The pictures on the wall still know your face, but every smile has slowly lost its place. Your coffee cup still waits beside the sink, like it's refusing to believe you'd leave. I hear your footsteps in an empty hall. A ghost of us still answers every call. The house is full of memories we made, but love has packed its bags and walked away. I never thought forever had an end, or that goodbye could sound so quiet then. This is where the silence stays, living in our yesterdays. Every room still speaks your name, while my heart forgets to change. The echoes never fade away, they only learn to hide the pain. You left, but somehow love remains right here, where the silence stays. I keep your letters folded by my bed, reading words that never left my head. The moon still shines the way it used to do, but even stars can't lead me back to you. I'm learning how to smile through broken dreams, though nothing's ever quite the way it seems. Some nights I close my eyes and almost find the version of you that still calls me mine. If time could hear the prayers I never say, would it return the pieces you took away? This is where the silence stays, wrapped around these lonely days. Every heartbeat whispers low, begging me to let you go. But love is stubborn, love won't leave. It hides inside the air I breathe. You left, but part of you remains right here, where the silence stays. Maybe someday these empty walls will stop repeating every word. Maybe someday I won't reach out for someone who no longer turns around. But tonight, your memory is all I have, a beautiful wound that never fully heals. If loving you was my favorite song, then losing you became its final verse. This is where the silence stays, holding all our yesterdays. If love can live beyond goodbye, then somewhere you still hear my cry. Until my heart forgets your name, I'll remain where the silence stays, where every whisper sounds like you, where every tear becomes the truth, where I still love you anyway. This is where the silence stays.
I found your sweater hanging by the door, just where you left it weeks before. I reached to hold what wasn't there, only empty air and whispered prayers. The sun still paints our window gold, but every morning feels so cold. The world keeps turning without regret, while I'm learning how to forget. I keep telling my heart it's over now, but it still doesn't know how. Give me one more time to let go, one last tear before I close the door, one last look at the life we knew, one last dream that still holds you. If goodbye is all that's left to say, then let my broken heart have one more day to love you without holding on, one more time to let go. Every song reminds me of your smile, every road still leads another mile back to the places we once called ours, under fading skies and silent stars. I never blamed the wind for leaving or the rain for disappearing, but somehow I keep blaming me for a love that wasn't meant to be. If healing comes with passing years, why do your memories still live here? Give me one more time to let go, one last chance to face the truth I know, one last heartbeat saying your name before forever isn't the same. If loving you must finally end, let these shattered pieces slowly mend. I'll carry what we used to be, one more time to let go. Maybe love was never meant to last forever, maybe forever was simply borrowed time, but every promise, every kiss, every midnight conversation still echoes through the corners of my mind. I won't erase the story we became, I'll simply learn to read it without crying. Give me one more time to let go, one last sunset before I walk alone. I'll keep the laughter, leave the pain, hold the sunshine, release the rain. Though my heart may always miss your soul, some wounds become the way our paths never cross again. Know that you were once my home, and every goodbye I couldn't say found its voice one more time to let go. The daylight hides what my heart can't explain, but darkness always brings you back again. Every shadow wears the shape of your smile, and every memory stays a little while. The empty side of this old bed grows cold, keeping all the stories left untold. I close my eyes hoping sleep will be kind, but you're the last thing that I always find. The stars keep shining like nothing has changed, while I'm still counting all the words we never said. When the night calls your name, my heart answers just the same. Every whisper in the wind feels like you're here again. Though you're gone beyond my reach, your silence still speaks to me. I break a little more each time when the night calls your name. The moonlight falls across our favorite chair, as if it's waiting for you to be there. I still hear laughter living in these walls, even though nobody calls. Time keeps telling me to move ahead, but love keeps sleeping where you left it. Every step away from yesterday still somehow leads me back to your embrace. If missing you could build a bridge of light, I'd cross forever just to hold you one more night. When the night calls your name, every tear falls like the rain. I pretend I'm growing strong, but I've been missing you all along. The silence knows what I can't hide. You're still the rhythm of my life. No sunrise ever feels the same when the night calls your name. Maybe somewhere underneath these same old stars, you're wishing on the dreams we used to share. Maybe love never truly disappears. It simply learns to live inside our tears. So I'll keep every promise in my soul, even if I'm the only one who knows. When the night calls your every reason that I still cry, until the darkness forgets your flame. I'll hear your voice when the night calls your name. The stars will fade, the dawn will rise, but somewhere in the quiet sky you'll always be the echo in my heart when the night calls your name. The lights are fading in this little room, but they still glow like they remember you. Your shadow lingers where we used to stand, a silent ghost I never meant to lose. I hear our favorite melody tonight. It pulls me back into your gentle eyes. The song goes on, but we are out of time. Two strangers wearing yesterday's disguise. We smiled until the music disappeared, never knowing goodbye was drawing near. We're dancing with empty hearts, holding on to broken parts, turning slowly through the pain, trying not to speak your name. Every step is one goodbye, every kiss became a lie. The music plays but love has gone, still we're dancing all alone, dancing with empty hearts. Your perfume lingers in the evening air, like one last promise floating everywhere. I reach for hands that time has taken back, and find the silence staring back instead. The moonlight paints your memory in silver, soft enough to make me still believe. But every dream I try to hold too long slips away like autumn from the trees. If love could hear the tears we never show, maybe it would teach our souls to let go. We're dancing with empty hearts, lost inside the lonely dark. Every heartbeat skips a beat, searching for the love we couldn't keep. Though your footsteps disappeared, they still echo through the years. The melody remains somehow, and I'm still searching for you now, dancing with empty hearts. One day another song may find me, one day these tears may finally rest, but no one else will ever know the way your name still fills my chest. You were the rhythm of my every dream, the sweetest chapter life has ever written. Now every note I sing alone carries the silence you've left behind. We're dancing with empty hearts, even though we're worlds apart. Love may fade from restless hands, but never from the soul it brands. I'll keep the memories like a flame, though nothing will ever never be the same until the final song is through. Every slow dance leads to you, forever dancing with empty hearts. When the music softly dies, I'll still find you in the quiet night. Some loves never truly end, they simply keep dancing inside empty hearts.
I walk the road we used to know, where every sunset burned like gold. The trees still whisper through the breeze, but they don't speak your name to me. Our footprints disappeared with rain, yet every step recalls your face. The bench beside the old street light still waits for us every night. Some places never learn to change, even when the hearts inside them break. This is the last place we belong, where forever felt so strong. Every promise filled the air, now only silence meets me there. I call your name, the wind replies, carrying echoes of goodbye. Love has gone, but memories hold on, in the last place we belong. Little cafe closed its doors, just like the dreams we dreamed before. The empty swing still gently sways, as if it's waiting for yesterday. I smile through tears I cannot hide, still keeping your side by my side. The world moved on without a sound, but my heart never left this town. If time could bring one moment back, I'd choose the day we never had to pack our hearts. This is the last place we belonged, where your laughter was my song. Every corner knows our story, now it's wrapped in faded glory. Though your hand is no longer mine, your love still lives between these lines. I leave with tears, but part of me stays in the last place we belong. Maybe someone else will walk these streets, never knowing what they mean to me. They'll see a quiet little corner of the world, while I see the home we built in dreams. If walls could speak, they'd tell them all how two hearts once believed in forever. How love can leave without a warning, yet never truly leave the soul. This is the last place we belonged, where I still hear our favorite song. Though the seasons come and go, some wounds never stop growing. I'll carry every smile we shared, every whispered midnight until my heart learns to move on. I'll return to the last place we belong. The road remembers every step, the sky remembers every wish, and somewhere between yesterday and forever, you'll always be waiting in the last place we belong.
You swore we'd never lose our way, that love would outlast every storm. I held those words like sacred light, believing they'd keep my heart warm. Now your side of the bed is cold, your laughter fades into the air. The vows we carved into our dreams are only whispers lingering there. How can forever disappear when it still lives inside my soul? These are the echoes of a broken promise, still calling out my name tonight. Every word you left behind keeps fading with the morning light. I keep reaching through the silence, searching for the love we knew, but all that's left to hold me now are echoes echoing of you. Letters hidden in the drawer still wear the scent of yesterday. I read them like a prayer each night, though every line has lost its way. The mirror knows the tears I've cried, the moon has watched me come undone. I'm learning how to breathe again without the warmth of being loved. If promises could find their way back home, would they remember where they came from? These are the echoes of a broken promise, haunting every dream I keep. Every memory becomes a flame that burns beneath my quiet sleep. I hear your goodbye in every heartbeat, though your voice has disappeared. Love may leave without a warning, but its echoes stay for years. I never wanted perfect moments, only honest hands to hold. I would have walked through every storm if we'd been walking side by side. Now I'm left with empty windows, watching seasons slowly change. Some people leave without returning, some love never leaves the pain. These are the echoes of a broken promise, soft as rain and sharp as glass. They remind me love was beautiful, even though it couldn't last. I'll forgive the words that broke me, but I'll never forget their sound, because every beat inside my heart still carries what we've lost. When the stars forget our story, when the wind no longer knows your name, I'll still hear one quiet whisper across the silence. Through the years, the echoes of a broken promise. We built tomorrow with our hands, brick by brick from borrowed dreams. Every promise felt like sunrise, brighter than it always seemed. I never thought the road would end, or love could lose its way. I believed forever meant you'd never walk away. But seasons change what hearts can't see, and time rewrites our destiny. If forever had a goodbye, would the stars still fill the sky? Would the moon forget to shine the way you slowly left my life? If forever had an ending, why did love feel so complete? Now I'm holding broken pieces of a promise meant to be. If forever had a goodbye, why did it choose you and me? Your picture rests beside my bed, smiling like the day we met. I trace the corners with my hands, trying hard not to forget. The songs we sang still fill the air, though you're no longer here. Every note becomes a memory, every silence one more tear. Some hearts keep loving through the pain, even when love never comes again. If forever had a goodbye, would it sound like your last sigh? Would it steal the light away, leaving only shades of gray? If forever wasn't endless, why did we believe it was? Now every dream still calls your name, though you've become the one I lost. I don't regret the love we shared, even if it broke my soul. I choose every laugh, every tear, rather than never knowing you at all. Because some loves aren't measured by how long they stay, but by how deeply they remain, long after they've gone away. If forever had a goodbye, I'd whisper yours with tear-filled eyes. I'd thank the days you held my hand and bless the dreams we couldn't keep. forever was real. Even if forever had a goodbye. Some promises outlive the years. Some hearts never stop believing. And somewhere beyond this lonely sky, I'll keep loving you, even after forever said goodbye. We used to count the constellations, making wishes in the dark. You said the sky would guide us home, no matter where we were. Now the heavens feel so endless, every light is far away. I'm searching through a million stars, but none can lead me to your name. The night keeps all our secrets, while my heart keeps calling yours. I'm lost between the stars tonight, chasing the glow you left behind. Every light reminds me of a love that slips beyond my sight. The universe keeps moving on, but time stands still inside my soul. I'm drifting through an endless sky, lost between the stars. The moon still rises faithfully, like it never learned goodbye. It shines upon the empty road where we promised not to part. I still hear your laughter softly, carried by the midnight breeze. But when I reach to hold the moment, it disappears like autumn leaves. If distance is measured by heartbeats, then you've never been far away. I'm lost between the stars tonight, holding on with all my might. Every dream still wears your face, every silence fills your place. Though the dawn will always come, it never brings you back to me. I'm only another lonely soul, lost between the stars. Maybe somewhere past the galaxies, where broken promises become lies, our love still dances through eternity, untouched by time, untouched by goodbye. Until that distant day arrives, I'll keep looking toward the heavens, believing every falling star carries one more piece of us. I'm lost between the stars tonight, but your love remains my guiding light. Even if I never find the road that leads me back in time, I'll treasure every memory, every heartbeat you gave to me. For some loves never truly fade, they simply become the sky. When the last star leaves the night and morning washes dreams away, I'll still be searching with this heart forever, lost between the stars. I try to live like you're not here, but you follow every breath I take. Even silence feels too loud now, since the day you walked away. The mirror shows a stranger, but I still see your eyes in me. Every corner of my memory refuses to set me free. I close my eyes to disappear, but you're the darkness I still hear. You're just a shadow in my mind, but you're the light I left behind. Every thought I try to fight turns into you. Every night I keep running from your name, but it's written in my veins no matter where I go or hide. You're the shadow in my mind. I burn the pictures, hide the past, but it still lingers in the glass. The world keeps telling me to heal, but it doesn't know how you feel. I laugh with people, play the part, but they don't see this broken heart. Because behind my eyes you stay, never really went away. If thoughts could fade like falling rain, would I still carry all this pain? You're just a shadow in my mind, still the reason I can't find peace inside these lonely days, or escape your haunting gaze. Every step I try to take only leads me back to ache. I lost you, but I'm still tied to your shadow in my mind. Maybe time will soften you like fading ink on weathered skin, but right now you are the storm I keep reliving deep within. I don't know how to let you go when you've become the air I know. You're just a shadow in my mind, and I can't leave you behind. Even when the morning comes, you're still beating shadow in my mind. Da 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 da. And when I finally sleep at last, I know you'll still be standing there, not as a memory I lost, but as the shadow I still wear. You didn't slam the door goodbye, no thunder in the empty sky, just quiet steps I didn't hear until you disappeared. The morning still looked just the same, but something in it lost your name. Like light that slowly learned to fade, without a sound you slipped away. No fight, no reason left to show, just a silence I can't let go. Love left without warning, no warning in your eyes, no final kiss, no warning signs, just an empty place in time. I'm still standing where you were, trying to unhear every word, but nothing hurts the way it does when love leaves without warning. Love. Your jacket's still behind the chair, like you might come back up the stairs. I talk to ghosts inside my head of everything we never said. The neighbors think I'm doing fine, they don't see what's left behind. A half-lived life, a broken plan, still reaching for your absent hand. If I had known the end was near, I would have held you longer here. Love left without warning, no storm, no final sound, just a hollow kind of ending that I still circle round. No goodbye I could prepare, no moment you were there, just the echo of a love that disappeared into the air. Maybe love don't always break, maybe sometimes it just escapes, like breath you didn't know you lost until it's already too late. Now I'm learning how to live with what you didn't choose to give. Without warning, and I'm still caught in time, reading all the little signs that were never meant to shine. If I could turn the night around, I'd hold you before you fell down, but all I have is what remains, a love that left without warning. No thunder, no goodbye, just you slowly out of sight, and me still learning how to breathe in the space you used to be. still half believing I could find you soon. The clock keeps ticking like it knows your name, but nothing here feels quite the same. Your voice still lingers in the morning air, like you forgot to disappear. I reach for time I cannot hold, and lose myself where we were gold. The past keeps pulling at my sleeve, like it never learned to leave. I'm falling through yesterday, where your love still finds a way. Every second drags me down to the place you're not around. I keep chasing what is gone, but the memories still run strong. I'm breaking every step I take, falling through yesterday. Shows a tired face, still living in your empty space. I wear the smile I used to fake, just to survive another day. The streets still whisper where we stood, like they remember more than I could. Every corner feels like pain, calling out your name again. If time could ever turn around, would I still hear that fading sound? I'm falling through yesterday, where nothing ever fades away. Every memory feels alive, like you never said goodbye. I keep slipping through the cracks of a love I can't take back, and I don't know how to stay, falling through yesterday. Maybe healing doesn't mean forgetting every broken dream. Maybe love just learns to stay in the places we can't change. So I hold on to the pain I know, because it's all I've ever known. I'm falling through yesterday, and I can't seem to break away. Every moment pulls me in to the world we left within. If I could rewrite time's design, I'd bring you back into my life. But all I have is what we made while falling through yesterday. When tomorrow comes too fast, I'll still be living in the past, where your love still calls my name, as I keep falling through yesterday. I talk to quiet in my empty room. It answers back in shades of you. The night remembers what we were, even if we don't anymore. Your name still floats inside the dark, like it never learned to fall apart. Every shadow on the wall feels like your hand I used to call. Time may try to erase our trace, but it can't change this hidden place. The moon still knows us, even when we're far apart. It keeps our story written softly across the breaking heart. Though we turned into strangers, lost in different skies above, somewhere in the quiet darkness, the moon still knows our love. Walk alone through streets we knew. Every light still looks for you. The wind repeats your last goodbye, but never tells me why. I learned to smile in crowded rooms while missing you in every tune. And every star that starts to shine feels like a memory I can't leave behind. If love was only meant to fade, why does it feel like it was made to stay? The moon still knows us, even when we're not the same. It watches over all our silence and softly speaks your name. Though the world keeps turning onward and we've learned to live alone, the sky still holds the pieces of a love we used to own. Maybe distance is just illusion and goodbye is just a word, because in every night that finds me, you're the only truth I've heard. So I let the darkness hold me like it used to hold your hand, and I swear I still can feel you in a place I understand. The moon still knows us, and it never lets us go, even if we're just a memory. The daylight doesn't show, and I'm lost inside the silence, and I don't know where to run. I look up and I remember we were once the same as one. And when the world forgets our story and the night no longer glows, somewhere beyond forever, the moon still knows. The moon still knows us. I told myself I'd move along, learn to live when you were gone. But every breath still calls your name, like nothing ever really changed. The days go by, I play my part, but you still live inside my heart. No matter how I try to hide, you're always right there deep inside. I thought time would set me free, but it only brought you back to me. I've got a heart that won't forget. No matter how I try to let the memory of us fade away, it keeps you here every day. I can lose the world outside, but I can't lose you inside. You're gone, but you still live in me, in a heart that won't forget. I see your shadow in the rain, hear your laughter in the pain. Even silence feels too loud when I'm lost inside a crowd. They say healing takes its time, but you're still running through my mind. Every road I try to take still leads me back to what we made. If forgetting was a choice, why do I still hear your voice? I've got a heart that won't forget every kiss, every regret, every promise that we broke. Still hangs around my soul like smoke. I can smile and pretend, but I am never really free again. You're gone, but you still live in me, in a heart that won't forget. Maybe some loves never leave, they just become what we breathe. Not a chapter, not a scar, but the echo of who we are. And if I ever love again, it will still begin with then, with you, with us, with what we were. A love that time cannot blur. Got a heart that won't forget, and it's not ready to give up yet. Even if I lose my way, you're the reason I still stay. Every ending I survive still keeps your memory alive. You're gone, but you still live in me, in a heart that won't forget. And when my last breath slips away, I know your name will still remain inside the quiet of my chest, in a heart that won't forget. I stayed awake where silence grows, counting cracks the ceiling knows. Every second feels too long since the day you've been gone. The night don't end, it just repeats, like memories it won't release. I hear your voice inside the dark, softly tearing me apart. If sleep could heal what love betrays, I'd never fear another day. So I'll hold on until the morning fades, until the light forgets your name. Let the darkness keep me safe from everything I can't escape. If dreaming is the only way to keep you here, don't go away. I'll stay right here, lost in the haze, until the morning fades. Until the morning fades. The clock keeps bleeding out its sound, like it knows you're not around. I reach for you in empty air, but only absence meets me there. The sheets still carry your perfume, like a ghost that won't leave the room. And every breath I try to take still breaks the pieces you once made. If dawn means I must face the truth, I'd rather live inside the blue. So I'll hold on until the morning fades, where broken hearts and shadows stay. Let the stars refuse to die, if they're the last thing in my sky. If love was real, then why does pain still whisper softly in your name? I'll hold the night, I'll take the blame, until the morning fades. Maybe light will come too soon, stealing you from every tune. But I would trade the rising sun just to feel you here as one. If forever was a lie, let me live it one more night. So I'll hold on until the morning fades, until my heart forgets your face. Let the darkness be my home, if it means I'm not alone. Even if I wake in pain and nothing ever stays the same, I'll love you in a quiet way until the morning fades. And when the light begins to break, I'll still be lost in what we made, holding on to what remains, until the morning fades. I still find you in the little things, in cracked coffee cups and the wedding rings we never wore, but once we planned, before it slipped right through our hands. The house still echoes what we were, every room still says your name in blur, like time forgot to take it down when you stopped being around. I swear I hear us in the walls, even when nothing calls at all. We're just pieces of our forever, scattered like the autumn weather. Broken dreams we couldn't keep, falling softly while I sleep. Every memory still remains like ink that never leaves the page. I'm holding on, but it won't stay. Just pieces of our forever. Your jacket hangs behind the door, like it's waiting like before. I still talk like you might hear, though you're miles and years from here. The mirror shows a tired man still reaching for your absent hand, and every step I try to take still leads me back to what we made. If love was meant to last this long, why does it feel so far gone? We're just pieces of our forever, trying hard to hold together. Every promise turned to dust still remains inside of us. I don't know how to let it fade when it's the only life we made. I lost you, but I can't sever the pieces of our forever. Can't replay. If I could gather all we lost, I'd still pay the highest cost just to feel you one more time, even if it breaks my mind. We're just pieces of our forever, even if we're not together. Every fragment of our past still refuses to pass, and though the world keeps moving on, I'm still singing our old song in every breath, in every prayer. You're the pieces still right there, and when the silence finally grows, I'll still be where the memory goes, holding what I can't repair, pieces of our forever. The sky is heavy, but it won't cry, just like me when I say I'm fine. Every cloud looks close to pain, but nothing falls to ease the strain. The ground is cracked where we used to stand, still holding traces of your hand. I keep on hoping for release, but even storms forget me peace. If tears were honest in the sky, maybe it wouldn't hold them dry. I'm still waiting for the rain to wash away your name, to drown the echoes in my chest and give my aching heart a rest. But every storm just passes by like it forgot to hear my cry. I'm standing here in all this pain, still waiting for the rain. The wind keeps whispering your goodbye like it rehearses every lie. The streets are silent, holding on to everything that's already gone. I watch the distance turn to gray like love that slowly slipped away, and I don't know how to begin when nothing ever pours within. Maybe healing needs the flood to wash the ache back into mud. I'm still waiting for the rain to rewrite what remains, to blur the memories of you and make the broken feel brand new. But skies above just turn away like they don't hear what I pray. I'm lost inside this endless pain, still waiting for the rain. Maybe storms don't come on time, maybe they wait until we're ready to decline. Or maybe I was meant to feel every drop that never heals, so I stand beneath the broken sky, where even tears forget to try. I'm still waiting for the rain to take away the stain of every promise left unsaid, of every night I can't forget. If love could fall from clouds above, I'd finally feel enough. But all I know is this remains, still waiting for the rain. And if the rain never comes my way, I'll learn to cry another day, until the sky remembers me and finally sets me free. I unlock the door, but nothing feels the same. Even walls don't whisper your name. The air is quiet, almost cold, like it forgot the story we once told. Your side of the bed is perfectly made, like love was something that never stayed. I walk in circles through the floor, but nothing feels like home anymore. I used to know where I belonged, now even silence feels so wrong. Nothing feels like home anymore since you walked out and closed that door. Every corner I explore feels like somewhere I've been before, but I don't belong here like before. Nothing feels like home anymore. The kitchen light still softly glows, but it doesn't warm the way it used to know. I hear your laughter in the rain, then reality pulls it back again. I keep your sweater in the chair, like somehow you're still sitting there. But every breath I take alone reminds me I'm not really home. If love was meant to build a place, why does it feel like empty space? Nothing feels like home anymore. Not these rooms, not this floor. I'm a stranger in my own life, living in a silent night. Even memories slam the door. Nothing feels like home anymore. Maybe home was never wood and stone. Maybe it was just you all along. And without your heart beside mine, even even time feels out of line. So I wander through the past we made, in a house where love has faded. Nothing feels like home anymore, but I still wait like I did before, for a voice to call my name, for a light to feel the same. But all I find in every room is the echo of losing you, and I don't know how to restore a home that's home anymore. And when the night turns out the light, I'm still searching for your side, in a place that used to be everything to me. Home anymore. I still wear yesterday like skin, even though you're not within. Every morning starts the same, me whispering your name. The world keeps moving out of you, but I'm still stuck on loving you. Every clock that ticks ahead just pulls me deeper into them. I know you're gone, I know it's true, but my heart never got the news. I'm holding on to the end, to the love we can't defend, to the pieces that remain of a memory in pain. Even if it breaks me slow, even if I should let go, I'm still here where we began, holding on to the end. Your shadow walks beside my own, in crowded streets I'm still alone. I hear you in the radio, in every place we used to go. They say that time will heal the scars, but mine just reach for where you are. And every step I try to take still leads me back to what we made. If letting go is what I need, why does it feel like I still believe? I'm holding on to the end, like a vow I can't unbend. Every tear I try to hide only brings you back alive. If forever had a cost, I still pay for what we lost, even knowing love won't mend. I'm holding on to the end. Maybe love was never meant to survive what time invents. Maybe some hearts just refuse to believe they're meant to lose. So I stay where you still are, living close but feeling far. I'm holding on to the end, even though it can't be mended. Every memory still burns, every silence still returns. If I fall, I'll fall for you. It's the only thing I know to do until my final breath descends. I'm holding on still be calling out the same to a love that won't defend. But I'm holding on to the end.
The room is quiet, but it's never still. It hums your name against the windowsill. Every breath feels like a broken tune, since I said goodbye too soon. The clock keeps talking in an empty tone, like it knows I'm here alone. Even silence has a voice, and it sounds like I had no choice. I didn't know goodbye could stay and never really go away. This is the sound of missing you in everything I say and do, in every echo, every fall, in the way I hear you call. It's louder than the truth I hide. It lives inside my every night. I close my eyes and it comes through, the sound of missing you. The radio plays our old song slow, like it remembers what we used to know. Every note just breaks me down when I hear you not around. I walk through streets we used to own, but now they don't feel like home. Even footsteps on the ground make the same unbearable sound. If love was meant to disappear, why does it still feel so near? This is the sound of missing you in every little thing I lose, in every shadow, every flame, every whisper of your name. It never sleeps, it never lies, it follows me in all my tries. I can't escape what I go through, the sound of missing you. Maybe absence has a voice that we don't get to avoid. Maybe broken hearts don't heal, they just learn what pain can feel. So I listen in the dark to the beating of my heart, and it plays your memory like it's never set me free. This is the sound of missing you, and I don't know what to do. Every silence cuts me deep, every dream you still complete. If I could turn it down somehow, I'd still hear it even now, because love doesn't fade in view. It becomes the sound of missing you. And when the world goes quiet again,
I'll still hear where you've been. In every breath I'm passing through, the sound of missing you.
We used to be a living flame, now we're just a whispered name. Two hearts that burn too bright, too fast, never built to make it last. I still see you in the rain, in reflections I can't explain. But every time I reach for you, I'm holding what I can't undo. I didn't notice when it changed from you and me to something strange. That's when we became memories, just echoes of what used to be, fading lines of poetry, written in what's left of me. Now I replay what we were, like a song I can't reverse. And I don't know who I'll be since we became memories. The photos don't feel like us anymore, just strangers smiling from before. Your voice still plays inside my head, in all the words we never said. I walk through places we once knew, but they don't lead me back to you. Just empty streets and falling light, where love gave up without a fight. If time could pause before the end, would we still break or still pretend? That's when we became memories, drifting like the autumn leaves. Every touch I can't replace, every kiss I can't erase. We turned into what remains of a love that lost its way. And all I have left to see is when we became memories. Maybe love was never gone, it just learned to move along, from hands that held too tight too long to echoes in a quiet song. I don't hate the fall we made, I just miss the light we gave. That's when we became memories, carried by the night breeze. No more us, no more we, just a story I can't leave. If I could rewrite what we were, I'd still choose every hurt, because you'll always live in me, since we became memories. And when my eyes finally close someday, I know you won't fade away. You'll stay exactly where you've been, not a moment lost, but a memory within.